Dr. J here. Today we're going over pain, back pain specifically. There'll be more to talk about in a further conversation about chronic pain, but just pain in general, okay? I want to give you some tips because so many of you have pain on a regular basis, okay? So, first of all, I'm a chiropractor, okay? Y'all know that by checking me out online. And so I recommend that you get in for regular chiropractic adjustments, okay? It shuts off that sympathetic dominance, go, 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 okay? Boom, boom, boom. Shh, brings peace because it flips the system to parasympathetic. It rest and digest. Also, it decreases your pain. Like, that's what I do for a living. We are nervous system, muscular, and skeletal specialists. That's what chiropractors do. Any joint in the spine. Yeah, anyone in the spine, in the entire body. Fingers, toes, plantar fasciitis, all of that kind of good stuff. That's what we do. Dr. Ted and I, my darling husband, we practiced together for over 25 years. We've seen thousands of patients. We're consistent in activator technique and in the pro adjuster. Okay, activator is the most researched technique there is, and it works every single time. The pro adjuster takes information into the head of the instrument, low force technique from NASA, and it displaces each joint and gets it moving again, okay? It decreases pain, chiropractic adjustments, and we use Diversified as well, and my husband does do Gonstead as well occasionally. So we have a plethora of experience in order to help you manage your back pain, okay? Also, we have different types of therapies, as most chiropractors do. And specifically, we're in Redding, California. We have 3 different Erconia lasers, okay? These lasers are light therapy that increase your ATP within your cell because it goes right to cytochrome C oxidase, makes it happen, and boosts your production of mitochondria, oxygen, ATP to the tissue, energy, 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 and brings down pain. So look us up for those types of things. I recommend if you breathe and have a spine, you should be seeing a chiropractor. And you should get to a point, I remember sitting with a lawyer once, why do you people want to see everybody all the time? Well, it's because if you breathe and have a spine, you need each joint to move in order to live, okay? All right, so we're gonna discuss a few supplements, okay, here, because that's important. One of my favorites is vitamin D. Most patients that I see, their vitamin D is it's a blood serum test, is at about a 30, 33. On average, that's where everyone is. Everyone needs to be taking vitamin D. It's a hormone, not really a vitamin, okay? And you take it with K, so it's absorbed better. But you need to be taking it because you need to move it from 30 to 80 to 100, okay? Right in 80 and 100 is the sweet spot for most physicians that have done their vitamin D research, for each one of you as individually. So, because of gut health problems, you can take it in liquid form under your tongue, emulsified, okay? Brilliant to do that every single day, all right? So figure it out what it is and where you need to move, okay? Because you can mega dose up front for 30 to 90 days. Okay, so then the next supplement I love to talk about is curcumin. So you know the herb turmeric, right? The root turmeric, yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, so the substrate in that is curcumin, curcuminoids. You need something that's highly bioavailable. So when you take it, you absorb it, okay? And so I have patients that can take up to 8,000 milligrams a day, but you need to be taking it with food. And the biggest side effect is yellow fingers from touching it all the time, okay? So, which gets me to get you off of your NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, okay? Advil, Tylenol, Aleve, okay? 40,000 deaths a year are linked to taking NSAIDs. That's 40,000 deaths a year. I'm not making this stuff up, okay? That happens every year because it causes either bleeding ulcers, it can cause high blood pressure, it can cause kidney disease, it can cause just heart disease in general, not just high blood pressure, okay? Also, bonus, curcumin, when you take it, can help drop C-reactive protein. They're just learning about that. I think that's a study out of Cornwall. Okay, so anyway, so curcumin is your friend, and you don't need to be taking Advil and all the non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. You know, Advil and Aleve used to be a prescription, okay? And way back in the day, they said to only take it for 2 weeks. Just saying, people, okay? You're in acute pain, I get it, I understand. But if you're not in acute and you're just taking it to help manage yourself, not what you want to do. Take curcumin, okay? Another one, probiotics, okay? So if you have high levels of pain, you have loss of gut wall integrity in your digestive system, you are going to need a probiotic to heal, okay? Your microbiome, this is data, research in, your microbiome, okay? If you have good microbiome probiotics going down in your gut, then your pain levels will be lower. However, if you have bad microbiome, no little good guys running around cleaning up the system, your pain levels will go higher. They'll be higher. You'll have a 7, you know, as opposed to a 3. So probiotics substantially help many things, and one of them is pain. So you need to be thinking about that. Okay, so then a couple of other things. Food is medicine, okay? So food is medicine. So what you eat matters, okay? I've had patients that come in with peripheral neuropathy. I see a lot of neuropathy patients, okay? I see a lot of sciatic patients, low back pain patients, neck pain patients, okay? And I have put them on a gluten-free diet for 90 days, and their pain dropped 60 to 70%. Not even kidding, okay? So you want to eat things that are alive, okay? Because food is medicine. You want to use olive oil instead of corn oil. No to corn oil, okay? That's not good, okay? You can use coconut oil, very good, because it gives you energy. Avocados are delicious. Avocado oil is fine. Anyway, there's so many things that you can do to help your pain just in eating. Avoid sugars, junk carb, be a carb dodger. High fat protein meats is going to give you more pain than, let's say, a salmon, wild caught salmon, omega-3 fatty acids, okay? And also your omega-3 are anti-inflammatory as well. So I hope that this helps. And remember, when you eat things that are alive, right? You eat things that are alive, and alive has got color and lots of it, okay? So then a couple of other things is meditation, your mind and your body, how they correspond with one another, okay? So when you're in a lot of pain, you're not having peace, you're constantly agitated, you're firing your sympathetic nervous system. So we want to get into a meditative state, okay? I'm a Christian woman. I love Jesus with all of my heart, and I practice his presence all the time, every day. And it brings peace. The peace of who Jesus is inside of me because I've accepted Jesus as my Savior, right? And so when I turn inward and shut the world off and what's going on, then that peace will come. My pain levels will drop, okay? And the presence of God comes. So we need to do more of focusing on the Holy Spirit that lives inside of us and meditating and taking deep breaths where you breathe in and hold it for 4 seconds and slowly breathe out. You can do that while you're laying flat on the ground with your knees up over top of your couch, you know, or your butt tight against the wall with your knees straight up against the wall, okay? Those are good things to practice a minimum of 5 minutes a day to flip the system off so that you go into parasympathetic, so you're resting and digesting instead of go, 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 go. And that pain firing mechanism does just that. It makes you go, 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 okay? The other thing, and I don't want to make light of these things because everything I've mentioned is important, but exercise is important. There's at least 15 different postural changes that you can make to your body to increase your ability to move, okay? And get this, sitting is the new smoking. It's the new tobacco because we sit all the time. We sit at work all day long. We sit on airplanes. We sit in our cars. We sit at home at the end of the day. We come home and sit, okay? And so that puts the most pressure on all of our discs in the spine, sitting, okay? So we need to be moving every 30 minutes. If you're at work, you get one of those workstations where the table moves up so you can stand up as you work. Much better choice, takes the pressure off the disc, and then you can move it down. So if you're just beginning, like most of my beginners, I'll start with, okay, let's start with 5 minutes, let's go to 10, let's go to 15, let's go to 20, get to a half an hour where you're standing and a half an hour where you're sitting, because the joints, the discs, move by what they call water imbibition. So your spinal joints move when they're moving, okay? So if you sat all day, you're not moving. So you have to get up and move. And there are different postural things you can do, like if you're flying, just standing up in your seat where you are, especially if you're against the window, you can stand up and stand on one leg and kind of hunch over a little bit, but it's better than nothing. You have to get moving, and you got to get the weight off the disc, because over time, I don't know how many patients I've had come in and say they were sitting on the toilet, went to grab their toilet paper and blew a disc out, okay? So we need to get your core tight. So there's all kinds of different things we can do to tighten your core, standing on one leg, I would just love it if you'd reach out to myself and Dr. Ted. We can set up a consultation. Consultations are absolutely free, and see if we can help you with your chronic pain. So thank you for allowing me to help you take your next step together towards health. Don't forget to subscribe, click the link below. Bless you and your day, and don't forget to give the clinic a call, okay? And we can help you. We can set up a consultation over the phone, or you can come into the clinic. Enjoy your day.